Good evening, and welcome to the 2024 American Hellenic Council Annual Awards. My name is George Satsidis, and I'm delighted to serve as the Council's Master of Ceremonies tonight. On behalf of the board and our members, welcome to the American Hellenic Council's Annual Awards Gala. Applause. The board and members express their sincere gratitude to all of you for attending and supporting the Council's work for Hellenism. Since 1974 and the brutal invasion of Cyprus, whose illegal occupation has been continued for more than 49 years, the Council and its members have been national leaders for all Hellenic issues, justice, and the rule of law. The Council's principled and effective support is unparalleled at the state, national, and international levels, and its board and members work tirelessly with policy and opinion leaders on our behalf. This year's event marks the 46th Annual Awards Dinner. Annually, the Council's honor Hellenists and Philhellenes who have provided distinguished service to our community and succeeded in their professional fields. Later on, we will introduce tonight's honorees in detail. The director of the Basil Kalogeras Center for Modern Greek Studies and the Odyssey Summer Study Abroad program in Greece, Dr. Christina Bogdanou. Eleftheria and 10 Polychronis, long-standing members and active community leaders. Please stand at your place. I want to introduce His Eminence Metropolitan Gerasimos of San Francisco to offer tonight's invocation and dolecy. His Eminence Metropolitan Gerasimos of San Francisco, a warm applause, please. Thank you so much for being here tonight with us.
Παρακαλώ εγερθείτε, which means please rise.
Stand at your place.
As we are, our Father who art in heaven,
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom
to come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us
This day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
glory to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, both now and ever, and to the ages of ages. Amen. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Holy Master, give the blessing.
Lord, we gather tonight in your name to celebrate the accomplishments of the American Hellenic Council of California. This esteemed organization has demonstrated their commitment to issues important to the preservation of our faith and Hellenism and for the protection of our ancestral homeland. May the members and supporters of the American Hellenic Council of California and their families continue to expand their vision and become more inspired in their future endeavors, leading to an even greater impact on the lives of the Greek Orthodox faithful, not only here in the West, but throughout the United States. Tonight, we also honor our fellow Hellenes, Theodoros and Eleftheria Polychronis, and Dr. Christina Bogdanou, and salute their professional and personal accomplishments. Their achievements are outstanding examples of how Orthodox principles and Hellenic values have provided them with a foundation for success. And as we prepare to break bread together, we also ask your blessings upon the food and the drink which you partake for your holy now to the ages of ages. Amen. Χριστέ ο Θεός, ευλόγησον την βρός και την πός των δούλων σου, ότι Άγιος πάντοτε νυν και αεί και στους αιώνας των αιώνων. Αμήν. Καλή όρεξη και καλή διασκέδαση.
And now, please welcome Dolesi for the national anthem.
Σε γνωρίζω από την κόψη του σπαθιού την τρομερή. Σε γνωρίζω από την όψη που με 2 μέτρα τη γη. Απ' τα κόκαλα βγαλμένη των Ελλήνων τα ιερά και σαν πρώτα ανδριωμένη χέρο χέρε ελευθεριά και σαν πρώτα ανδριωμένη χέρο χέρε ελευθεριά και σαν πρώτα ανδριωμένη χέρο χέρε ελευθεριά.
We are honored to be joined tonight by several dignitaries and VIPs. Dr. Minas Kafatos, former American Hellenic Council's president, is a Fletcher Jones Endowed Professor of Computational Physics at Chapman University. Congratulations to Minas on receiving a grant from NASA for his scientific research. Dr. Petros Ioannou, American Hellenic Council's board member, is a professor at the Viterbi School of Engineering at USC. In October 2022, he was inducted to the US National Academy of Engineering and was elected as a Fellow of the National Academy of Inventors. His Eminence, Metropolitan Gerasimos from San Francisco, who has been honoring with his presence this event for several years. Reverend Father Gary Kyriakou, Dean of St. Sophia Church. His Grace Bishop Ioannis of Phokia, Deacon Evangelos. Dr. Sharon Gerstel, Director of the UCLA Stavros Niarchos Foundation Center for the Study of Hellenic Culture Initiative, Professor of Byzantine Art and Archaeology. And Dr. Christina Bogdanou, Director of the Basil P. Galoyera Center, Clinical Associate Professor at Loyola Marymount University. We are also grateful to our sponsor for the endless support, and we would like to thank all of them. We would like also to celebrate a few more names that they are here tonight. Representative Gus Michael Bilirakis, serving as a U.S. representative for Florida's 12th Congressional District since 2013. Co-chairman of the Congressional Caucus on Hellenic Issues and co-chairman of the Congregational Hellenic Israel Alliance Caucus. Honorable Christina Valasopoulou, our new Greek Consul General in Los Angeles. The American Hellenic Council wholeheartedly welcomes her and looks forward to a supportive and productive collaboration that will make a meaningful impact on the Greek-American community in LA. Andreas Kyprianidis, Honorary Consul, Council of Cyprus, one of the founders of the American Hellenic Council and an active community leader for the past 50 years. I believe he may be the only person in this room who has been attended all of our 46 galas. Never to refuse his help, always proactive in giving us guidance and wisdom, the American Hellenic Council takes this opportunity to thank him in public and to express its deeper appreciation. And Dr. Kostas Sinolakis, our newest board member. He's a professor at the USC and the former president of Athens College. In October of 2023, he was inducted into the US National Academies for the development of predictive models and early warning systems of tsunamis and for advising policy makers in hazard management. And now it's time to thank you for being here tonight. It's a great pleasure, and we would like also to thank our unique sponsors. At this point, I would like to thank the benefactors of the night, very special sponsor, Dr. Minas Kafatos and Dr. Susan Young, Dr. George and Bettina Kalina, George and Elena Siafaris, Dr. Stefan and Dr. Anna Yalourakis, Dimos and Garo Anagnous. I would like now to introduce the President and Chairman of the American Hellenic Council, Spiros Lazaris, to deliver the President's greeting. Spiros, please come on stage. A warm applause for Mr. Lazaris, please.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it's my great honor to welcome you to the ANC Annual Awards Gala, American Hellenic Council Awards Gala. It is a privilege for me to serve as the new president and chairman of the organization that has existed for over 46 years, promoting peace, stability, and human rights in the Eastern Mediterranean and Aegean. Tonight, we celebrate the achievements of the American Hellenic Council, your charitable contributions, through your charitable contributions, and the achievements of our distinguished honorees who promote the pillars of Hellenism through the political activism, academic excellence, contributions, and achievements. Firstly, I would like to thank Jing Dimitriou for his valued service support and contributions as past president of the American Hellenic Council for over the last 7 years. I would like to welcome Dr. Anna Yalourakis, who is accompanied here tonight by her spouse, Dr. Steve Yalourakis, and welcome Dr. Kostas Sinolakis as our two newest members of the American Hellenic Council Board of Directors. We're excited to have them both and can't wait to work with them. This year's honorees are Eleftheria Polychronis, a former president of the American Hellenic Council, and Theodore Polychronis, one of the founding members of the Save Cyprus Council, later known as the American Hellenic Council. Eleftheria and Theodore Polychronis are receiving the Aristion Award in Community Leadership. Dr. Christina Bogdanou is a professor and a director of the Basil Kalogeras Center, LMU. Professor Bogdanou will receive the Aristion Award in Academic Leadership. We are also welcoming the Honorable Christina Valansopoulou, the new Consul General of Greece in Los Angeles, and Reverend Father Gary Kyriakou, the new Dean of the St. Sophia Cathedral. Both will be expressing their visions about our community and beyond. On behalf of the American Hellenic Board of Directors and our entire Hellenic American community, I welcome all of you again and thank you for honoring us with your presence tonight. Thank you. I'm not finished. When the Ambassador Geoffrey Pyatt was awarded the Athena Award by the American Hellenic Council before COVID, he confirmed that the U.S.-Greek relations had never been stronger and that Greek Americans provide a crucial link between our countries through advocacy that only the American Hellenic Council can do. Both countries have been at the brink of military conflict due to the disputes that we all know, borders of the exclusive economic zones in the Eastern Mediterranean, the length of the Greek territorial waters in the Aegean, huge problems. As Hellenes and Philhellenes, we must never forget the atrocities of the Ottomans on our sovereign lands. We must never forget the multiple genocides between 1915 and 1923. We must never forget the Smyrni catastrophe in 1922. I state this as we mark the 50th observance of Turkey's invasion of 1974. 40,000 Turkish boots landed and invaded northern Cyprus. Turkey unlawfully occupies 37% of the territory to this day. Turkey unlawfully prevents its rightful inhabitants from returning home. Turkey carries continuous violations of human rights, threats, and numerous UN resolutions in the Eastern Mediterranean and the broader region. I'm going to switch gears to something more pleasant. I'd like to shift your attention towards our young adults. Young adults are our children, our nieces, our nephews, our friends, our cousins. They are the next generation to carry our torch, your torch, and look for solutions that are not existing right now. Young adults were campaigned through our former president of the council, Minas Kefatos, back in 2019. I now urge the parents of all these young adults to take the initiative and speak to our children, my children, your children, everybody's children, the youth, about the atrocities of the Ottomans, the killings, the murders, the eradication, the genocides they brought to our people in sovereign land, our golden island of Cyprus. The younger generation must get involved in advocating our sovereign rights, human rights, and religious rights. Reach out to us. Come to the council. We are looking for younger members. Tell them we need younger members to lead us. Let's illuminate and enrich our youth about their Hellenic culture, human rights, and democracy in Greece and Cyprus. And to help us bring our 37% of katechomena back to its rightful owners. Let me tell you this, the Turkish regime is indeed a rogue regime, a regime that continually violates human rights, a regime that always violates the human rights and an internationally recognized sovereign and territorial borders. They are indeed rogue. Lastly, I'd like to express my gratitude to the American Hellenic Board of Directors, including our new board members, for their tireless efforts in pursuing our mission and goals. May the board members stand up as you hear your name. Dr. Petros Ioannou, professor at USC. Where is he? Dr. Linda Kasiakos, MD. Dr. Athanasios Kasiakos, professor at CSULB, Long Beach. Alex Mizan, our treasurer. Kostas Kabilafkas. Ted Polychronis and Eleftheria Polychronis, our honorees. Michalis Aris, our vice president. Our former president, Dr. Minas Kafatos, professor at Chapman University. Dr. Anna Galourakis. And Dr. Kostas Sinolakis, professor at USC. Thank you so much, and may tonight's celebration be a joyful and memorable occasion for all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. At this point, we would like to invite California's Senator Anthony Portantino that he will deliver to President of the American Hellenic Council a proclamation. Please, a warm applause.
Good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? We're celebrating, right? So I'm State Senator Anthony Portantino, and it's an honor to be here. And obviously, I stand in solidarity with you. What has been going on for 50 years is deplorable, and we must condemn it, and we must stand in solidarity. So as an Italian American, I stand in solidarity with the American Hellenic Council and your mission. And I'm just honored to be here. I want to thank Jay for inviting me and reaching out to make sure that I was aware of what's going on tonight. And I wanted to present a California State Senate certificate to Spiros and the American Hellenic Council 2024 Annual Gala. On behalf of the California State Senate, I thank you for your dedication to promoting democracy, human rights, and peace and stability in Southern Europe and the Eastern Mediterranean. Your commitment to advocate the U.S. Congress for the protection of promotion of Greek American interest is truly commendable. This recognition is a testament to your efforts in fostering leadership and professional development opportunities, both local and abroad. And let's remember what Matthew said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be the children of God." It is hard to be a peacemaker, and that's why it's recognized as the children of God. So congratulations and God bless. Signed, State Senator Anthony Portantino.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. At this point, I want to extend an invitation to Congressman Gus Bilirakis, who is again gracing us with his presence. He's a true champion of our Hellenic causes in Congress. Please welcome Mr. Bilirakis.
Thank you. Ευχαριστούμε για την καλοσύνη σας. And I will say that to the senator, as we say, una fazza, una razza, one and the same. The Italians are our brothers and sisters. So, except for on Ohi Day. But folks, I just wanted to tell you, I appreciate all your support over the years. It's wonderful to see my fellow Hellenes and all our fellow Hellenes as well. And what accomplishment that you have made throughout the years, academically, and of course, with the culture, the politics, and the business. We've been so very successful, and we stand on the shoulders of our grandparents and our great-grandparents, our parents. And I want to particularly recognize Dr. Callens, Dr. James Callens, and Mrs. Callens. They're such wonderful, wonderful role models for all of us. And as far as the council is concerned, the Hellenic Council, you've done an outstanding job. You've been very helpful to me as the co-chair of the Hellenic Caucus over the years. I've always said that this council is so very effective when it comes to our issues, our Hellenic issues, when it comes to our Ελλάδα, our Kipro, and again, more importantly, our Thriskia, our Patriarchio, and we will never rest. We will never rest until our Kipro is free. So, σας ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. Ο Θεός μαζί σας και καλή διασκέδαση.
Thank you so much. Such an honor to be here with us tonight. The Aristion Award is given tonight to Professor Christina Bogdanou, Director of the Basil P. Kalogeras Center for Modern Greek Studies and the Odyssey Summer Study Abroad Program in Greece. The Aristion Award in Academic Leadership is presented to a distinguished individual whose academic work and career contributes to spread Hellenic ideals, language, and culture in the broader community and promotes Hellenism in the United States. Tonight, we could not have a better candidate than Professor Bogdanou. I'd like to direct you now to a video about Professor Bogdanou's extraordinary contribution to Hellenism.
My name is Christina Bogdanou, and I'm the director of the Basil P. Kalogeras Center for Modern Greek Studies at LMU. I have been teaching modern Greek literature and history, language and culture for the past 22 years. I grew up in Athens where I studied literature and linguistics. My professors encouraged me to continue my studies abroad, first in the UK and then in the United States, here in Los Angeles at the University of California. I was not really planning to set roots in Los Angeles, However, it became a second home to me, mostly because of the warm Greek American community that so graciously embraced me when I was invited to teach at the Kalogeira Center at LMU. Leading the center for the past 10 years has been a great honor and a great responsibility, as the center has been a labor of love for the whole community. The Kalogeira Center was established in the early 1970s as the heart of intellectual and cultural life at the local Greek American community. It truly grew out of the dedication of a group of inspired Greeks with a common goal: to preserve and promote Hellenism in Southern California. Dimitrios Liapas, the center's director until 2015, together with Professor Hugh Gray and Peter and Beverly Kalogeras, were among the first who envisioned an academic modern Greek studies program separate from the various departments of classical studies in universities across the US. The center was quickly embraced by the whole community and grew together with all the organizations that they still operate today in support of Hellenic causes. Almost 50 years later, with the support of LMU and the Bellarmine College of Liberal Arts, the Kalogeira Center has become a great addition to the mission of the university for the internationalization of its curriculum and for encouraging students to become informed global citizens dedicated to social justice and really striving to make the world a better place.
As Dean of the Bellarmine College of Liberal Arts, I offer congratulations from all of LMU's leadership to Dr. Christina Bogdanou for this well-deserved recognition. Her tireless work on behalf of the Kalogeira Center, for our students, and with the broader community has resulted in so many meaningful learning experiences and programs.
Today, the center has an energetic cohort of undergraduate students who have the opportunity to study a well-rounded curriculum on modern Greece, contemporary history, language and culture, literature, theater, as well as the Greek Orthodox faith and spirituality, an undergraduate area of study still not offered in other US universities as part of a modern Greek studies curriculum. Our students come from different academic and cultural backgrounds. Some are engineers, while others study business or international relations. Some of them are of Greek heritage and want to learn more about their culture. They want to learn Greek so they can speak to their grandparents and family back in Greece. Some of them are also looking for a home here on campus while away from home.
Hi, my name is Thomas Bennis. I'm a senior marketing major here at LMU and a modern Greek studies minor. My family is from Kythera and Larissa in Greece, and I'm a second generation Greek American from Seattle, Washington. I want to take the time to congratulate Professor Bogdanou for this honor and thank her and the Basil P. Kalogeira Center for really enhancing my college experience throughout my 4 years here at LMU. I think college is a time where you can either get further apart from your heritage or get even closer to it. And thanks to the care that Professor Bogdanou and the center have afforded me, I have improved my Greek language skills. I have learned a lot more about my own history and heritage, and I have gained a new appreciation for Greek tradition, history, theater, thought, philosophy, everything. So congratulations on this honor tonight. And I really want to take the time to say that Professor Bogdanou and the center's resources have set LMU head and shoulders above the rest for me, and it has taught me that LMU truly is the college for me. So thank you very much, and congratulations again.
My name is Courtney Horgan, and I'm a senior at LMU studying international relations and modern Greek studies. Since meeting Dr. Bogdanou when I first arrived on campus, being a part of her classes and the Kalogeira Center have been a highlight of my LMU experience. Throughout my time at LMU, I've had the opportunity to take classes in the Greek language, history, theology, and current events. I also had the opportunity to participate in the LMU Odyssey Study Abroad program in Greece. One of my favorite aspects of this program was getting to visit all the various historical sites we had discussed in class. Dr. Bogdanou and the center's faculty bring a tremendous energy and great knowledge to the classroom. They also make sure to support us inside and outside the classroom with numerous scholarship opportunities. One of my favorite aspects of the program is the events they organize with invited lecturers and visiting dignitaries. As an IR major, I loved getting to meet and talk to the Greek ambassador to the US at one of the center's events last year. I can confidently say that the Gala Center and its faculty have enriched my study of international relations and have given me a deeper and greater appreciation for Greek culture and my Greek heritage.
Many of our students are not Greek. They have learned about Greek mythology in high school or college, and once they realize there is more, they're just as fascinated by this whole other side of Greek history and culture. They cannot wait to travel to Greece and experience firsthand what they learn in the classroom.
My name is Kaya Jeffries. I'm a junior at LMU studying sociology, and I've always been fascinated with Greek mythology, and I really wanted to see Greece. So I was really excited when I found out about the Odyssey program. And when we first arrived, I expected to visit the places that I had learned about in mythology and philosophy and archaeology classes. But as we traveled around the country and I learned more about modern Greece, I was able to not only make connections from what I had learned about ancient Greece, but I could also see how actually it was really different from what I was used to seeing in the media. That's one thing that made the month that we spent there really special to me. It was learning about the history of the past 200 years and the current challenges that they're facing, and having these opportunities really gave me a different perspective. So I personally really valued meeting the Greek people and hearing their stories and hearing their approach to life and their advice on life. And even a year later, I often think about them and wonder how they're doing, whether it's the shop owners or the school staff from the school in Spetses that we bonded with. But yeah, it was a really special experience.
I am pleased to say that our Odyssey Summer Study Abroad program is one of the most popular programs at LMU, and for good reason. We spend a full month in Greece, where the sites we visit become our classroom, from Athens to Delphi to the breathtaking monasteries of Matera, to ancient Olympia and Epidavros, to the Byzantine city of Mistras, to Nafplio and the beautiful island of Spetses. Every corner of Greece is a revelation to them, and an opportunity to learn about every layer of Greek history and the people. It is a transformative experience that I think the students carry with them forever. They speak about Greece with so much love, and they go back again and again. Greece holds a special place in their heart forever. One of the activities of the center that I'm the most proud of is our fundraising efforts. Our program is possible only because of the generosity of the community. It is how we can provide our students with a curriculum that balances more traditional academic courses with opportunities to study how Greece is not a country that it is stuck in the past, but rather how it fits into a rapidly changing global geopolitical map. Fundraising can provide financial support and scholarships that can cover a part of the student's tuition, can give them the opportunity to study abroad or pursue other academic and professional opportunities. It is truly a great feeling knowing that you can help them pursue their academic dreams in ways that they would not have been able to do without this kind of support. Our academic program would have been incomplete without our community events and outreach that enhance our academic program. The center aims at bringing to our campus distinguished scholars and speakers, as well as individuals who contribute to our community and public life, as well as partnering with other Greek American organizations that are also working towards the promotion of Hellenic culture. We're dedicated to opening our program to the community in more ways. Our classes are open to the community, and in addition to our speaker series, just this past year we were able to support the creative work of scholars and artists. We were able to organize professional development workshops for educators in local parishes and Greek heritage schools with the support of the Consulate General of Greece in Los Angeles, the Greek Orthodox Metropolis of San Francisco, and the local parishes. The center was born out of the dedication of the Greek American community to preserve and promote Hellenism for the next generations. I hope that as we're moving ahead, the Gala Center and the community will strengthen even more this long-term relationship as we continue growing together, supporting each other, and working towards our common goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Professor Bogdanou, who will receive the Aristion Award.
Oh, thank you everyone. Well, I am deeply honored to receive this award tonight. It is truly humbling to be honored next to Eleftheria and Theodore Polychronis, who have long been pillars of our community. I congratulate them both and thank them for their leadership. I would like to thank the board of the American Hellenic Council for the great honor and for standing with the Kalogeras Center in true partnership for the last 50 years, as both organizations emerged and grew side by side, supported by the same group of visionaries. The former director of the program, Dimitrios Liapas, and many of the founding members of the American Hellenic Council were some of those pillars of our community. This award is just, it's not just mine to accept. It belongs to the Kalogeras Center and Loyola Marymount University that welcomed our community 50 years ago. It is true that it takes a village to create a community that we're privileged to have today. I want to express my gratitude to Dean Robin Crabtree of the Bellarmine College of Liberal Arts at Loyola Marymount University for her unwavering support of the Kalogeras Center. Thank you, Robin. I want to thank our dedicated faculty, Father John Bacchus, who retired just a few months ago after 25 years of service to the university and the community, Father Michael Curry, Dr. Kalliopi Kefalas, and Dr. Eleni Tsagouri, for inspiring our talented students who are the next generation to carry the torch of Hellenism. I want to thank the family of the late Peter Kalogeras for their ongoing support and dedication, his wife Beverly, his daughters Alexandra and Aliki, and especially his son Basil, member of the board of the LMU Bellarmine College of Liberal Arts, and his wife Jennifer. I want to thank Peter Kalogeras' niece, Dr. Nasreen Babu Khan, and her husband, Dr. Howard Lerhoff. And of course, I want to thank the entire community that has embraced and lifted our center for 5 decades now. You're too many to list and thank here, but I want you to know that you're very much appreciated. I thank you for your support and your friendship. The success of the Kalogeras Center is a collaborative effort, and I would like to acknowledge the invaluable partnerships with organizations promoting Hellenism in Los Angeles. The Consulate General of Greece in Los Angeles, the Honorary Consul General of Cyprus, the Greek Orthodox Metropolis of San Francisco, St. Sophia Cathedral and St. Catherine, the Greek Heritage Society of Southern California, the Hellenic Library, the Los Angeles Greek Film Festival, the Hellenic American Women's Council, and the UCLA Stavros Niarchos Foundation Center for the Study of Hellenic Culture. I look forward to further strengthening these collaborations as we collectively work toward the common goals we have. In closing, I want to thank my family who do not only bear with my long hours, but also volunteer their time behind the scenes in most community events. The Kalogeras Center was conceived 50 years ago as a place where academic excellence and Hellenic values would sustain the local Greek-American community. I welcome everyone here tonight to learn more about the important work we do at the center and join our community. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. The Aristion Award in Community Leadership is given tonight to Eleftheria and 10 Polychronis, 2 of our own who do not need further introduction. Ted and Eleftheria have been on the front lines for decades, constantly advocating for Greece and passionately support our causes wherever the fight would take them each time. The Aristion Award in Community Leadership honors distinguished members of the local Hellenic American community for their devotion to Hellenism, its ideas, tradition, and rich culture. I'd like to direct your attention to a video about Ted and Eleftheria's lives and their contributions to our community and Hellenic causes.
Theodore and Eleftheria Polychronis have been active members of the American Hellenic Council for decades. United by their lifelong passion for preserving Greece's legacy and Hellenic ideals, they have been a driving force in the American Hellenic Council's mission of advocating for democracy, human rights, peace, and stability in Southern Europe and the Eastern Mediterranean.
I've had the honor of knowing Ted and Ellie for several decades now. All throughout the time I've known them, I've seen them step up time after time to support the cause of Hellenism and to support Hellenes who seek to be in public service and leadership here in the United States.
Without them, I don't think the American Hellenic Council would stay for so long and be so successful like it is.
Following the invasion of Cyprus in 1974, Theodore Polychronis is one of the founding members of the Save Cyprus Council, later the American Hellenic Council.
Ted was one of the founding members of the American Hellenic Council. And because of that, they are most deserving of receiving this award, right? Because their leadership is nothing short of excellent.
Theodore was born in the Nea Smyrni neighborhood of Athens to survivors of the Hellenic genocide of 1922. The experience of his family, who lost everything in the catastrophe before fleeing to rebuild their lives in Athens, emboldened his passion for justice and sparked a lifelong commitment to advocacy. He completed his secondary education in Athens and moved to the United States in 1952, where he attended the University of California, Los Angeles, and later the University of Arizona, where he received his bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering.
When I think of Ted, I think of his pioneering work at the AQMD, the Air Quality Management District. As an engineer, he really took a proactive approach on creating better air quality for all of us.
Theodore began his career at the Climax Molybdenum Company, an early pioneer in the fight against climate change and a lifelong champion for environmental justice. Theodore joined the South Coast Air Quality Management District, AQMD, in 1970, where he devoted over 3 decades to developing innovative solutions and policies at the forefront of the nation's air pollution reduction efforts.
I just remember Ted as being the kindest, sweetest human being, and he's always willing to give a positive word of encouragement to whoever he sees that might be having a hard day.
Eleftheria Polychronis has been an active member of the AHC for nearly 30 years. She is a long-standing advocate on how U.S. and Greek national security interests align in the world stage and has been a force of nature in driving the organization's vision as the focal point of political advocacy for Greek American issues in the U.S. Congress.
Eleftheria served as a wonderful role model for what it meant to be a woman in a leadership role.
Eleftheria was born in Greece on the beautiful Greek island of Skiros. At the age of 14, she moved to Athens to complete high school and obtained her bachelor's degree from the prestigious National University of Economics in Athens. She began her business career at Elathea, a major olive oil manufacturer, where she rapidly rose through the ranks. At the age of 30, she moved to Los Angeles and began her next chapter as an entrepreneur. In 1977, Eleftheria and her 2 siblings, Kostas Fergadis and Mariana Koulas, founded Fergadis Enterprises Inc., a wholesale grocery and distribution company.
I met Eleftheria in the early 2000s, shortly after I started my business. I thought it was very generous for her to spend her time giving me advice, what to do, how to grow, and what she had experienced in her own business dealings.
Eleftheria then began a second thriving career in commercial real estate investment, remaining active in political and civic matters, locally and in Greece.
And Eleftheria, she was my mom in California. She was just such a sweet lady and always ready to help me fundraise for the benefit of the council and the cause.
Seeing a woman lead the organization was really inspiring to me. And I think Eleftheria, kind of like Margaret Thatcher, the iron butterfly, you know, Eleftheria certainly had that quality.
Eleftheria and Theodore met in Los Angeles shortly after the establishment of the Save Cyprus Council and united over their shared commitment to Greece and the protection of its ideals. The pair has been a steady force behind the AHC's rise as a respected political organization, actively lobbying U.S. Congress for the protection and promotion of Greek American interests.
How are you, Eleftheria and Ted? You have a warmest congratulations. You are deserving the honor, and I hope Salotara.
To Ted and Ellie, congratulations on an honor well deserved. I can think of no one who more deserves the Aristion Award for Community Leadership than the two of you.
Congratulations, Eleftheria, and congratulations, Ted. I only wish I was there with you in person to see this well-deserved honor.
Eleftheria and Ted, congratulations, and thank you for your participation in the American Hellenic Council, for everything you do for Greece and Cyprus.
Eleftheria, congratulations. Theo, congratulations. And I want to thank you really from the bottom of my heart, both of you, for the contributions you did for so many years and for the contributions you will do. And I wish you always the best. Πολλά φιλιά, Ελευθερία.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Ted and Eleftheria, who will receive the Aristion Award. Warm applause.
Ελευθερία μου, congratulations. Thank you so much. Σε πάντα καλά. Thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful,
Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Πάτε μπροστά. Πάμε μπροστά, μην πέσουμε.
Good evening, friends, and welcome to our event. I want to express our profound thanks and for the recognition by the Council, and we're really touched. We're overwhelmed with this. I don't know, I'm not prepared for this kind of stuff. I'm also sad that after all these years, that's 50 years, it looks like, Cyprus is still under an illegal Turkish military occupation that is still tolerated by the great powers of the world. Also, Greece's territorial integrity is continually under threat from Turkey. So although we've struggled, I'm not sure how much we accomplished, but together we must continue to do all we can to support the Hellenic Council and its mission to keep Greece's and Turkey's priority, and sorry about that, Greece's and Cyprus' priorities visible and hopefully acted upon. All I can, you heard speeches and things, so I'll cut it short. Just stay engaged for Hellenism, all of you, please.
I have one behind. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for all you have done. Greece is our heritage. It is our heart, and we must work every day to promote its legacy. For these reasons, the American Hellenic Council has been working with all of you for many years to protect Greek interests, and this work must continue. We are grateful for the support of everyone in this room. We look forward to the next chapter of the organization and to building a great future together. Thank you so much and enjoy the night. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite in the podium Reverend Gary Kyriakou, who began his ministry in St. Sophia about a year ago, taking over from a dear friend of the council and one of the pillars of our community, Father Bacchus. Reverend Kyriakou will talk to us about our beloved St. Sophia Church. Please welcome him with a warm applause.
I don't know who I am to be standing on this stage. I've not engaged in the politics of Cyprus, where my parents were both born and came to this country. 31 years ago, I was sitting up on that hilltop at Universal Studios, studying film, writing scripts, working in production, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. And I remember sitting up on that hilltop thinking, God, what is your plan for me? Never would I have expected this. Never would I have expected to be planted here to serve the cathedral that gave me so much as a young man growing up. I want to echo your words, Spiros. Young people, you have a home at the cathedral. You want to know what my vision is at the cathedral? To have the church filled with the young people from Los Angeles who are looking for a way to grow in their faith and in their heritage and to serve their people and to remember where they came from. Let us come together, all of us, every one of us, who loves Cyprus, who loves Greece, and especially who loves the gospel of Christ. Know that you have a home at the cathedral in Los Angeles. Come see us. God bless you, and congratulations.
Congratulations. We will conclude this evening by inviting Ms. Valassopoulou, our new Consul General, to the podium. Some of you may have already had the pleasure of meeting her since her arrival in Los Angeles a month ago. Please welcome Mrs. Valassopoulou. Thank you so much for being here tonight with us. Such a great honor.
Thank you very much. Kalispera σας. Good evening to all. When I first arrived in LA about a month ago, about 40 days ago, I heard about this vibrant, lively, accomplished community. I had no idea I would be standing in the presence of giants. I am humbled and I am moved tonight because of everybody's work, of the work of the American Hellenic Council, a work that is so important to the cause of all of us. We are here for Greece, we are here for Cyprus, and these are the exact same ideas and motivations that encouraged me to join the diplomatic corps 20-odd years ago. So I have to say I'm really moved and touched by all of you tonight. By President Lazaris, thank you so much. I'm humbled. Sevasmiotate, your work is so important to all of us. You are helping us keep the faith in times of trouble, in difficult times, and in times when we need your spiritual leadership. Father Gary, we love you, we appreciate you, and we're so happy that you're the Dean of St. Sophia. And I would like to, if you allow me a personal note, I'm very proud to have my mother here with me. I know that family is very important to us, and this is another opportunity to say thank you. I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you so much. And if you allow me a last word, apart from moved, I feel like a star tonight because I'm here in the presence of Mr. Satsidis, who brings Hollywood into our homes in Athens and into our hearts. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best and success in your new position. Congratulations to our honorees and special guests. We're truly fortunate to have the opportunity to celebrate such exceptional individuals who have done so much to inspire and foster Hellenism, both at home and abroad. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Being with fellow Hellenists and spending time together is always a delight. It was my pleasure to serve as your master of ceremonies. Dessert and coffee will be served, and then our talented musicians, Alekos Sioris and Sotiris Akelariou, will entertain you along with Dolesi. Thank you so much for being here tonight with us. Thank you.